Rasputin literally hypnotized the most powerful royal family in the world and almost single-handedly destroyed the Russian Empire of 300-year dynasty. This peasant with zero education manipulated the most powerful empire on earth and caused a revolution that killed millions, and nobody could stop him. This peasant from Siberia gained more control over the Russian Empire than generals, ministers, or even the Tsar himself. The royal family's son, Alexei, had hemophilia, which meant any small cut could kill him. Doctors were useless. The Tsarina, Alexandra, was desperate and terrified of losing her child. They called Rasputin as a last resort. Grigory Rasputin, his sorts. In 1905, Grigory Rasputin shows up in St. Petersburg looking like he hadn't bathed in months. Wild hair, crazy eyes, smelling like a barnyard. But he gets invited to meet the Romanov family because people are saying he has healing powers. Rasputin spends time with the dying boy, and somehow the bleeding stops. The royal family is convinced this wild-looking peasant just saved their heir. From that moment, Rasputin owned them. This gave Rasputin complete control over the royal family. He started making political decisions, appointing ministers, and basically running Russia from behind the scenes. The Russian people were furious that their empire was being controlled by this unwashed peasant. Rasputin was living like a rock star, drinking, partying, sleeping with aristocratic women. The scandal was everywhere. Court officials were horrified. But Alexandra protected him because she believed he was keeping her son alive. She would literally fire government ministers if Rasputin told her to. Meanwhile, regular Russians are starving and losing World War I. They're watching this crazy mystic control their emperor while soldiers die without weapons or supplies. The scandal became so toxic that nobles started plotting Rasputin's death. In 1916, Prince Felix Yusupov finally snapped. He invited Rasputin over, fed him poisoned cakes and wine. When that didn't work, he shot him. When Rasputin still wouldn't die, they beat him and threw his body in the frozen river. 2 months later, the royal family was executed. Grigory Rasputin down, and the Romanov dynasty collapsed forever. Killing Rasputin didn't save the monarchy. The damage was done. Russians had completely lost faith in their rulers, and it found out Cs and Aparim's Nechithia and ended 300 years of Russian imperial rule.